The controversial K-pop survival show Under 15 was set to find the next generation of idols aged 15 and under, hence the title Under 15. Now, but after global backlash over sexualization concern, the program was canceled in Korea, and now Japan has pulled the plug on its rebranded version, Star is Born. So in this video, we're gonna break down the full timeline, the cultural context, and why this controversy hit such a nerve. So yeah, if you have never heard of Under 15, here's a short version. It was pitched as the first global K-pop audition program, exclusively for girls aged 15 and under. Producers claimed that they were out to find the next generation of K-pop prodigies, with 59 contestants selected from more than 70 countries after months of global auditions. But from the moment the teaser dropped, the project was hit with accusations of sexualizing minors, and the backlash has followed it ever since. Now, even its attempt at a rebrand has failed. On August 9th, KBS Japan confirmed that it would not be airing the program, despite earlier discussions. And the show had changed its title to Star is Born, and was set to premiere on August 11th in Japan. But public criticism at home and abroad convinced the broadcaster to pull the plug. So let's talk about how the controversy began in the first place. When the first teaser for Under 15 came out earlier this year, viewers were startled to see children as young as 8 wearing heavy makeup, dressed in outfits that looked more like something an adult girl group might wear on stage. And their performances were styled after mature K-pop acts, complete with choreography that many people felt was inappropriate for their age. Then came another flashpoint. Contestant profile photos were published with barcodes beneath them, which critics saw as treating the girls like products for sale. Now, the production team insisted that it was part of a student ID concept, but the explanation didn't convince the public. Korea has had child performers before, for context, but groups like Vitamin, or Seven Princesses, 칠공주, targeted young audiences with age-appropriate songs, costumes, and short-term contracts, critics said. By contrast, Under 15 explicitly marketed itself as a standard K-pop idol group, not a kids act, while showcasing minors in a style usually reserved for adult performers. And this is why it hit such a nerve. Now, producers tried to deflect criticism by pointing to famous idols like BoA, BTS Jungkook, and IVE's Jang Won-young, who all began training before 15. But those artists, critics said, trained privately and were shielded from public scrutiny until debut. And there were exceptional talents who could compete at the top level immediately, they said. The public saw, on the other hand, Under 15 as different, not a carefully guarded development process, but a very public display that left children exposed to adult criticism and online judgment before they even debuted. Now, as the backlash grew, broadcaster MBN began reconsidering whether to air the show. Korea Studio, the production company, initially insisted on going forward, even holding an emergency press conference in March to deny they were producing sexualized or exploitative content. But a misstep during that briefing, which was falsely claiming that they had received pre-broadcast clearance from Korea's communications regulator, that deepened the credibility problem. The claim was quickly refuted by the regulator itself, forcing the producers into an awkward retraction. Now, by the end of March, MBN officially dropped the program from its schedule. Korea Studio said they would protect the contestants, rework the concept, and try again in the future. In response, however, the Korean Women's Political Network issued a statement saying, when MBN canceled the broadcast schedule, citizens felt relief and believed the incident had come to an end. The fact that the program is now set to air through another broadcaster is a direct denial of the public criticism that had surrounded Under 15. The group also strongly urged the Korea Communications Commissions to implement regulatory measures on audition programs targeting children and teenagers that encourage sexualization, abuse, and exploitation of minors. Now, concerns that the production company might try to resume the broadcast had already surfaced when MBN canceled the show. And on the 28th of when was it? So a few months ago, the Citizens Coalition for Democratic Media called on the producers to show accountability by completely scrapping the program and discarding, all completed episodes. And the Women's Party also criticized, saying the production company and MBN still fail to recognize the seriousness of the situation and are only looking for ways to air it on other platforms. Now, 5 months later, okay, so that was like a few months ago. 5 months later, in August, the show resurfaced under a new title, Star is Born, with the planned premiere on KBS Japan. But as soon as the news broke, so did the criticism. KBS Japan, after internal review and consultations, decided the public mood was too strongly against it and removed it from the lineup. Now, the Under 15, saga and this controversy has sparked wider debates. Where is the line between nurturing young talent and exploiting it? And how much responsibility do broadcasters and producers have to protect minors from adult-style marketing and scrutiny? And does simply changing a program's name do anything to address the core issues that triggered the backlash? So, what do you think about this? Should there be a clear age floor for appearing in mainstream K-pop idol concepts? Or can a show like Under 15 be reimagined in a way that protects the children while still developing their careers? So these are the questions that I want to end with, and I will be looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. All right. Thank you for listening. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification alarm bells. All right. See you later. Thank you. Bye-bye. Peace and love.